welcome to CEC lectures. Myself Dr. Preeti Jagwani. I am Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science, Aribet College, University of Delhi. So, in the previous lecture of this series programming in Java, we have started learning about the applets, and I have told you that despite of being deprecated, for the legacy maintenance issues, it is good to at least spend a couple of lectures on the topic of applet, and that is what we have covered in the previous lecture. Today also we will be covering more details on applets. We will be looking into some few of the programs of applets, and then we will be winding up this topic of applets. So, just to have a quick recap, applets are actually the Java programs that can be embedded into a web page. They are there, they will be working on the client side inside the web browser, and with the help of HTML pages, these applets can be embedded into HTML pages with the help of tags, standard tags, which could be applet or object. Now, apart from that, we have also looked into the life cycle of the applet, which was comprising of the init method, then start, then paint, stop and destroy method. That is what we have covered in detail in our previous lectures. Now, in today's lecture, we will be looking into the first program, which is going to be kind of executed with the help of applet. And what is that program look like is actually displayed on the screen, which says import java.applet.applet, and I have also told you in the previous lecture that all the applets are the subclasses of this java.applet.applet, and we need to kind of import this. So, and also we are going to work with the graphics context, which is going to be passed as a parameter inside the paint method. That is why we need that graphics also, and this is available inside java.awt.graphics, and AWT I told you was actually abstract window toolkit. So, import java.awt.graphics, and here all the applet classes are going to all the classes which are going to use these applet method will extend the class applet A as capital. So, this says public class hello world is the name of the class, extends applet, and within this class there is as of now, for the sake of simplicity, just one particular method is being kept, and that method is its very own paint method, which is public void paint graphics G as the object reference parameter here. And then there is a method of this graphics class, which is draw string. So, draw string says whatever string you are going to kind of pass as pass within the parenthesis as the first parameter, that string will be displayed, and after after that string the two parameters are going to be the x and y coordinates. So, this g dot draw string hello world comma 20 comma 20 says that at position 20 comma 20 on your monitor, this hello world string is to be kind of displayed. So, that is why that is what I told you in the previous lecture, that even if we are going to print something textual, that is going to be that is not going to be with the help of system.out.println, which was being done in normal Java applications. Here it is going to be with the help of this graphics context, and so we have used g dot draw string, whatever string hello world we have used, and then 20 comma 20, which are x and y coordinators. So, this is actually the we can say body of the paint method. Paint method, this is already having, which is having just one kind of just one instruction, and then the class hello world is being closed here. So, this is going to be the whole structure of this program, that we are going to import java.applet.applet, also java.awt.graphics, and then within a public class which is going to extend applet, we will be writing our paint method, and within that paint method the context of the graphics class is being passed as the parameter. Using the object of that graphics class, we will be calling the different methods which are available inside that class. Here we are calling draw string, and the parameters of draw string says the string and x and y coordinates. So this is actually a very simple program. Now what is being what is actually have you noticed any difference here? How this program is actually different from the previous programs which we have done till now? Actually this program is not having any main method. In the previous programs we had a main method in each and every program which we actually want to execute. Now how are we going to work with this program further? So as the kind of our normal convention, we are going to enter the source code for this program in the name in the file named as helloworld.java, because the class name is the hello world. So helloworld.java as per the convention we are going to take, and we will be compiling this program using java c command, java c helloworld.java. However, after that the conventional step says you need to run this hello world, which is by now a class file is being generated, and this is going to be run with the help of a java command. So this java command will generate java command. When we say java hello world, this is going to generate an error, because this is the way through which we are going to kind of execute the applications, and this program is actually not an application. So that is why saying java hello world is going to throw an error. What will be the error? The error is very obvious to look into, and that error is given here in a different colored, in a yellow colored font. The error says main method not found in class hello world. Please define the main method as public static void main string args. So basically your system is looking for the main method which is not being found in this program, obviously because this is not an application and applets are not having main methods, but compilation was done kind of we can say in a smooth manner, because compilation always removes your syntactical error. There is no syntactical error in the program, so that is why the file was compiled and the class file has been generated. But when you try to run that class file can't be run, because for execution you all are aware that the execution of the program starts from the main method, and main method is not being found in the class because of the obvious reasons that this is an applet. So that is why this error. Now please recall the previous lecture in which I have told you that there are two ways in which one can run an applet. So we will be using either of those two ways in order to run the applet. The conventional way of Java C and then Java will not work here, and this is going to throw an error of that main method is not found in this class. Now then how are we going to do this? There are two standard ways to run an applet. One is to execute the applet within a Java compatible web browser, and another one is to use an applet viewer. And applet viewer is actually an kind of a standard tool which is available with JDK, which actually was available with JDK till JDK 8, JDK 9 and onwards version have deprecated applet. This I have already told you in the previous lecture as well. So an applet viewer executes the applet in a window, and this is I can say is generally the fastest and the easiest way to test the applet. But we will be looking into the other method also, which is executing the applet within a Java compatible or a Java enabled web browser. So how are we going to do that? For that we need an HTML text file which is going to load this applet inside a particular kind of using a particular tag. Now what that tag is either the applet tag or the object tag. We will be using the applet tag. So, basically using a Java enabled web browser, if we want to execute an applet, we need to write a short HTML text file that contains a tag that is going to load that applet, and the tag is nothing but applet here. And what kind of HTML file, or what else we will be kind of what else we are expecting from that HTML file is something like this. So, the code here is applet. So, the tag is applet, then code is equals to hello world, and then width and height. So, width and height are actually kind of two I can say parameters which specify the dimension of the display area used by the applet, and this applet tag contains several other options, and after you have created this HTML file, this can be used in order to execute the applet. So, here is an kind of here is an applet file in which we are going to use this applet tag, and after running that applet file we will be able to kind of see our display of applet. But nowadays, because of this deprecated features, this the Chrome and the Firefox, they do not support the technology which is required for display of Java applets, and that technology is named as NPAPI. So, Chrome and Firefox are no longer supporting this technology. So, please do not try to run your applets on Chrome and Firefox at least, because this java.applet package has been deprecated in Java 9 and the later versions, as these applets are kind of no longer widely used on the web. So, this is one of the ways in which we will be using an HTML file, we will be writing that particular tag within the HTML code, the tag which I have told you. Now, let us say for example, some applications some applets, if possible, can be run using the applet viewer. Then in that situation, what is needed to be done? Using the tool applet viewer, which was coming with JDK and already available in the versions of JDK which are available on the versions which are versions prior to JDK 9. So, this is the easiest way to run an applet if we are using an applet viewer, if by chance we have it. And in order to execute that hello world with an applet viewer, one may also execute the HTML file shown earlier. So, for example, in the preceding HTML file, that HTML file in which kind of the applet tag was written is saved with, let us say, run hello world.html, and by running that file by writing a command on the command line, the command goes like this: applet viewer run hello world.html. There is going to be a space between the preceding file which is saved with the run hello world.html. We are going to write this name of the file run hello world.html with the command applet viewer, and then this applet viewer is going to we can say give us an output in which on the location 20,20 there is going to be a string which is painted, and that string is nothing but hello world, and this is going to be an kind of an output of some kind which is being displayed on the screen, and at the title bar of this applet, and this is an output which is generated from the applet viewer. This is not the output which is being generated from the HTML file, because nowadays running these HTML files on the browsers are very difficult, because Chrome and Firefox are no longer supporting that. Applet viewers are also kind of available in the versions prior to JDK 9, but nevertheless here is an kind of output, or we can say here is a sample output which is being shown just for your clarity or sake of understanding. So, this says applet viewer and hello world was the name of the applet, and hello world is a string which is being displayed on this screen at location 20, 20, location in the sense x and y is 20, 20, and then the one message which is being displayed here was applet started. So, we have explored two ways basically that how these applets can be can be executed, can be run. One is using the browser method and another one is using any applet viewer tool. Now, apart from this, there are many kind of restrictions imposed on Java applets, and whatever restrictions we are going to cover, these restrictions are imposed due to security reasons. So, when we say security reasons, so this actually your applet is a program which is being executed on the client side and it is available it is an internet program, I can say. So, security obviously being on internet, things becomes vulnerable. So, security is an important topic here, and what are the restrictions? That an applet cannot load libraries or define native methods. That is the first restriction, that no libraries can be loaded using an applet, and applet cannot ordinarily read or write files on the execution host. Whatever read files are stored in the client machine, and applet is not supposed to read or write onto those files because of the security reasons obviously. Otherwise, the whole system will be kind of in a very risky or in a very vulnerable state. And also an applet cannot read certain system properties. Apart from that, few more kind of restrictions are there, which are an applet cannot make any network connections except to the host that it came from. No other network connections are allowed, and an applet cannot start any program on the host that is executing it. So, no networking, no execution of the programs, no reading or writing of the files, and apart from that no loading of libraries. All these are the restrictions which came with this applet thing. Now, when we look into this graphic method, as I have told you that everything is going to be done on the basis of AWT here in the applet scenario. In our previous program, we have used one of the method of the graphics class which was draw a string. That was to kind of we can say display the string onto the applet viewer or onto the applet window, I can say. And this java.awt.graphics class is going to provide many such more methods for graphics programming. We will be quickly looking into just these methods in order to give you a flavor or in order to give you an understanding that what all methods are possible and what all can be done inside an applet. So, we will be looking into the prototype of the method and the kind of what is the usage of the method. And if you are interested in more details, you can explore all these methods on an individual basis. So, the first method is draw string, which we have also seen in the previous program. So, public abstract void draw string, and the string str is to be kind of given as the parameter, then integer x and integer y, and this method is used to draw the specified string. Why I am saying to draw the specified string? Because this is being done with the help of graphics context. This is not system.out.println thing. Then apart from this, if you want to draw a rectangle, then graphics class is going to provide you a method which is draw rect, R-E-C-T. So, which is public void rect void method, it is void not returning anything, and it is going to ask for the 4 parameters x, y, then integer width and integer height. So, it is going to draw a rectangle with a specified width and height starting on this x and y. So, x and y will be the coordinate of the starting point, the left most point, and then for its height and for its width it is going to be extended. So, a rectangle will be drawn of with the specified width and height. Now, if we want to kind of fill the rectangle with the default color, then we need to use the method fill rect. The draw rect method is going to give you a rectangle which is actually you can say empty, it is not filled with any color. So, another method is filled rect. So, public abstract void fill rect, and the 4 parameters, the similar x, y, width and height, and it is used to fill the rectangle with the default color. Now, default color can be kind of changed, and you can play around that. So, with the default color, a rectangle will be kind of we can say drawn, and it is filled with that color, and obviously the width and heights are being what is being specified. Then there is a draw oval. So, this draw oval is going to take integer x, integer y, again width and height, and this method is used to draw oval with the specified width and height. So, this is similar to draw rect. Here we have it as draw oval. Corresponding to draw rect, there is a draw oval. Corresponding to fill rect, we have fill oval as well. So, public abstract method, which is void fill oval, the similar 4 parameters, integer x, integer y, width and height, and this is used to fill oval with the default color and specified width and height. Now, if you want to draw a line starting from x1 y1 to x2 y2, so you can use the method draw line, and the signature goes like this: public abstract void draw line, integer x1, integer y1, integer x2, integer y2, and this method is used to draw a line between the 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2. Coming in the line, there are there are few more methods. So, one is Boolean draw image. This is returning a value of type Boolean. If the image is being drawn successfully, it will return true, else not. So, the Boolean draw image is going to take an object of type image, then integer x and integer y, and then there is an image observer object, and this is used to draw the specified image. Now, if you want to draw an arc, just a kind of a piece of the circumference of the a circle is actually an arc. So, if you want to draw an arc, so you will have the method public abstract void draw arc, integer x and y will be the starting point, width and height, and then there is because this is an arc, so there is an starting angle and there is an arc angle also, and this is actually used to draw a circular. It could be a circular arc or it could be an elliptical arc. So, coming further in the list, there is also a fill arc. So, we have seen draw rect and then we have seen draw oval. Corresponding to those, we have fill oval and fill rect also. So, here fill arc is there. So, standard wise it is going to fill a circular or an elliptical arc with the default color. Now, when we say default color, so in order to play around with the color or in order to set the color, we have method set color, which is also a void method, and within this method set color we need to pass on one color parameter. So, public abstract void set color and the color parameter within the parenthesis, which is color C. It is used to see the graphics current color, it is used to set the graphics current color to the specified color, and after this set color, whatever fill color, fill arc, fill rect or fill oval you will be using, the shapes will be filled by using that particular color which you have just set. And not only the color, but font also you can set by using the method set font. and this font will be used whenever you are drawing a string or writing something, obviously with the help of graphics class. So, this public abstract void set font is used to set the graphics current font to the specified font which you have passed as the parameter. So, how these actually these methods are going to be used, are going to be written inside this applet program. Let us see them, let us have them, let us have a quick look onto them. So, import java.applet, import java.awt.star. Here I have not just asked for the graphics in the previous program. This was import java.awt.graphics because we were just writing we were just using this graphics. Here maybe some other features can be used, or we can have just graphics here, or we can import the whole thing which is java.awt.star, and within a public class graphics demo which is going to extend the class applet. Within the paint we have used all we can say the methods which we have just seen. So, g dot set color, color dot red within the bracket, g dot draw string we have already seen welcome at the location xy 50, 50. Then we have a g dot draw line starting from 20, 30 to 20, 300. So, basically a vertical line in which the y is being changed, x is similar. Then g dot draw rect, the starting from 70, 100, the width and height both are equal in this rectangle. So, 30, 30. Then g dot fill rect, so one empty rectangle, another one a fill rectangle starting from 170, 100. Then the 4 more methods which are g dot draw oval, and after this we are just changing the color just to give you a flavor of that how things are working. So, g dot set color, color dot pink, earlier it was red. Then g dot fill oval is one method which is being used here with the specified parameters. Then we have used g dot draw arc and g dot fill arc also, and this this program how it is going to be executed. So, there is an HTML file, the code for which is being displayed on the screen. Then within the body there is an applet code which I have also kind of told you in the previous slides at the starting of this lecture. So, applet code is equals to graphics demo.class and the specification of width and height. Now, what you need to do is you need to run this myapplet.html onto a particular web browser, and then if that web browser is supporting that applet facility, you will be having all those ovals and these rectangles, whatever graphics functions you have just referred to, all those will be executed, then you will have your applet displayed onto it. So, in this program, in this lecture we have used 2 programs in order to give you a complete understanding of how this applet is working, and we have also seen what is the HTML file working behind those applet files, which is very instrumental in getting those applets running. So, here is a list of references which is being used for the preparation of lecture. I hope you have enjoyed one. I will see you in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Goodbye.